All right, we are back again to talk about one of my favorite companies, Red Horse Knife Works. However, we are not here to talk about the Hellraiser. We are here to talk about the Production Warpig. Alex from the Watch and Cut channel, and I will put a link to his channel down below. He has a custom Warpig, or a mid-tech Warpig, if you will. And I've done a video on that one before, which is cool. And I will link that. I'll put a link to my Red Horse playlist up in the corner. Ed Kim, the owner of Red Horse Knife Works, knife maker, designer extraordinaire, whatever you want to call him. He came out with the custom Hellraiser a while back, which I have. This is the first of the custom Hellraisers. He also came out with, obviously, the production series Hellraisers. And this was my very first, this actual one was my very first Hellraiser. So he's kind of mastered the art of production knives. The P series, he calls them. This one is just spot freaking on. I don't know anything you can say negative about these, other than, if you will, the design style. Most people tell me that looks really odd, unusual, I don't get it, whatever. So I ship it to them, they handle it, and then they reach out and they buy their own. So it was no wonder that he took the Warpig model into production. So this is an early one. I think they are released and shipping now. I'm not sure at the time of filming. I mean, I'm 99% sure that they are out there already. He sent me this one. It's been a long time coming. We've been talking about it for a long time. And he finally got this one over to me to check out, film, and talk about. So I don't get to keep this. I'm going to send this along. There is a plan for this, but I can't really talk about that just yet. These are at the pre-order price, which is what's still on the website today. So again, I'm not really sure where they're at with the shipping and whatnot. $365 in this configuration. Carbon fiber, S35VN, satin blade, titanium frame. You can also get it with a PVD blade and a black stonewash blade. Either or of those three options. You can also get this standard basket weave type carbon fiber. You can get a red marbled carbon fiber, or, which is a limited number, or you can get just G10. Those are all the same price, $365. The normal non-pre-order price is going to be a whopping $480. Okay, you still with me? Were you sitting down for that? Yeah, $480. It's a cool knife. Don't get me wrong. I don't know that it's $480 cool. That's a little steep for what you're getting. And if you remember these ones, I think we're like $275, $295, $3 something, right around $300. Regular price right now. Carbon fiber S35VN. No titanium pocket clip, ceramic bearings, ceramic detent, same ceramic, all that. There is a $865 version of the Warpig with a Damasteel blade. I happen to have a Damasteel bladed Hellraiser. And the carbon fiber is much more velvety and smooth than the normal ones. Don't know what the magic is there, but yeah. And the action on this thing is actually amazing as well. So there is, if you want a little flash, you can get the Damasteel bladed one for $865. Those are super limited. All right, so say what you want about the price. You can comment down below in a friendly discussion, if you will. That's totally cool. I'm down with that. Alex, who has the Mid-Tech Warpig and has had it, worked on by Ed recently, reanodized and all of that. He has already voiced some saltiness about the price. Let's just put it that way. So Let me know down below. Let's go into some specs real quick. 4 5/8 closed, 7 7/8 overall. Just a hair, right about 8 inches. Just a hair under 8 inches, the way I measure it. 3.35-inch blade with a 3.12 cutting edge. Behind the edge is 0.013 and 0.017. This is a more hollow grind, and this is a nice flat grind with the compound there. I think it looks great. All in all, this is not my style of knife exactly. However, I have been carrying it. I have been using it a little bit. Ed told me, carry it, use it, let me know what I think. And it's great. It cuts well. It feels good in the hand. It looks to me a little like misproportioned, maybe. Like too big of a handle for too small of a blade. But it's not. It's a mind trick that I'm having trouble getting over with. It's just a little awkward. Weighs in at 5.4 ounces, S35 VM blade, as I mentioned. What's interesting, if you look at the website, it says that it weighs 9 ounces, and there's no way. It also says it's just a hair over 8 inches, so I don't know. That's why I always do my own measurements. It is what it is. And it runs on ceramic bearings, ceramic detent, bronze anodized titanium pivot collars. All in all, it's a fantastic knife. Titanium pocket clip. Works great in and out of the pocket. I do have another one of these coming for myself. Ed recently had a raffle going for some vet bills for his dog, Xena. Back surgery, I think it was. The dog has some disease. I don't remember the exact name. But anyway, I entered the raffle much more... not really planning to win because you don't plan anything, but more just to support. I bought a raffle ticket and helped contribute to the cause. And so I did win a prototype War Pig from the production series with a black blade, and it came right out of Ed's pocket. Now, why that's important to me that I actually want a prototype is because I have Ed's original prototype, like first knife Ed ever made. Like legit, the first knife he ever made right out of apprenticeship. And I did a full video on this Ronin, and it's rough. It's rough, but it's a prototype. It's the first, like it's the prototype that Ed ever made. So I own that now. And so to win a production prototype straight out of Ed's pocket that he's been carrying and using ever since he got the first prototype, that's just an honor to me. I'm into first, so I'll have a prototype War Pig. I'll have this prototype Ronin. This was the first custom Hellraiser he made. So, like, I'm really, it just speaks to me. And so, yeah, I don't know, whatever. So I do have that coming, and there are some changes. So depending on when that comes and when this gets shipped back, I may do a quick little comparison video talking about the differences between prototyping and production. That's why you do prototypes, so that you can make changes, understand what's good and what's bad, tweak a dimension here, tweak a dimension there, so that it comes out perfect when you have the production runs that you ship to customers, right? So it's just a fun little fact. Just some size comparisons here. That was the Spyder Codelica. Here is the Hellraiser P series. Here is the Ronin original prototype and the custom Hellraiser. Just again, to give you some perspective on this. I think the War Pig is cool if you like this style. To win one for not really free because I bought a raffle ticket. So to have one coming that's a prototype for the $50 raffle ticket, sure, perfect. I'm not sure I would go and spend $480 on one. I don't think I'd probably at this particular moment spend the $365, but that's me. I recently just bought a house. There's a couple of custom knives that I have on order that are, being built right now. So I am being a little bit particular with my spending. Do I think it's worth $365? Yes. If this appeals to you, if you think this is a cool looking knife, absolutely spend the money. Go to their website right now. It's down in the link. It's down in the description, and go get yourself one. If there's a note section, tell them Dirk sent you. Like, I don't know. I can't get you a discount. I don't have a discount code with him. I don't get anything from him except for content. So one of these days, we will get him on the EDC Hour, and I'll put a link to the EDC Hour if you're not familiar with that down in the description as well. That's the live stream that Alex and I do every other week, usually every other week on Sunday evenings. So if you're not familiar with that, please click that link down below and go check it out. It's a fun time, and it's super interactive because it's live. So we get a lot of comments. We have viewers on. We have random people just jump on. We have guests, and sometimes it's just Alex and I talking, chatting, whatever. So let me know what you guys think. I think this is a winner. It's cool. It does. It's cut everything I've needed to cut and more this week that I've had it. Maybe 2 weeks now. Let me know your thoughts, guys. I appreciate it. And Ed, again, thank you for sending this over.